In this Formaloo review, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Formaloo. Formaloo is a software that allows you to build no-code databases, not just spreadsheets as well. So you build these forms that allow you to have a litany of features to send out to possible customers and your social media websites as well. So once you sign in, you're taken to this main page right here, where you will see your formaloos, which are your canvases and your creations, your forms essentially, and you have the folders here as well. And we'll get into that. Above you got import, invite friends, and you've also got a help support desk as well if you needed it, and your account itself. So your reviews, profile settings, workspace members, email templates, and API documents and the likes. You can also invite friends as well through this. If you put the name of a friend and their email, you invite them and they'll be taken to your tool to fill your forms, and you can gather information through that. With the account, we're going to profile settings a little bit. You can see right here, you can choose to receive weekly updates, your API key and token here, your email itself, and your workspace settings as well. Your workspace title, your subdomain, your custom domain as well, if you want to edit all of that. And also you can put your logo or your profile image there as well. Just a nice little thing to do. And workspace members as well. If you have a team that you'd like to access your Formaloo and work together to create these forms and folders, you have it right here. They can invite them by email or by link. Right now I'm the only member because I'm the only one using this and reviewing, but it works all the same. And email templates as well. It's in beta right now, but you can enable, disable, and you can create a template if you want to as well for emails. So it's active. You got your template name, your form name, your reply to email, your email subject as well. And you can edit it all within this space right here for you to utilize when you're trying to send your emails over. So we'll get back to the main page. So we're back here with those folders and our formaloos. So folders, you can see we have two right here, and we'll go through some of these folders, but right now we'll just click create new folder just so you can see what it's like to create one. You have the folder title, you can put a name, tools right there, and you can choose whatever color of the folder you want. Nice and creative. You create it and you can see it's added right there successfully for you. So that's quite useful, quite nice to have. So now we'll actually go on the other folders we've made, because you click within the folder, you'll see your formaloos right there. Naturally, the folder, you can create a new one here. What your formaloos are your forms within those folders. And here we have an employment application form that we've created. Now, before we get into the analytics and the statistics of everything going on with this Formaloo, we're going to go straight into the edit and just see what it looks like. So this is what you have here. This is the form users or potential employees, people who are signing up. This is what they'll be presented with. So you can put an image here if you wanted to. You click that, select an image from your files. You want to put them in, you can naturally. Again, you can edit the titles and mess with them. And you've got the description here as well, which is really useful because it's nicely laid out. It's got its own design. Employment application 1. Again, you can just type in there and you can mess around with the text as well. It's already bold, but you know, you can make it italic, underline it if you want to. So there's many ways you can mess around with this, even with the font as well. If you want an error black font, highlight it, and then just, you know, Comic Sans if you want these. Oh, it's not all the way highlighted, but you get the gist anyways. And again, it says fill out the form below. You're telling the users what to do. They'll go down and fill out the form below. You can edit that yourself as well. And got the full name they got. Full name. You can click on that And you have here all the features within this. So how many number of characters do you want there to be available for this full name? Description, do you require an advanced description? If you want to put that in. If you want the title to change completely and you don't want that to be full name, if you want to see something else, you can easily edit that right there. As well as acceptable answers, default value, ID as well. So, go back. Now these are the fields you can add here that we'll get to eventually. Then the birth date as well, you can put that in right there, and put the format if you want to. So the date first, the month second, or the month first, day second, depends if you're UK or US. And here, and the same thing as the full name as well, of all these features you can edit for it. Again, you can even change it, doesn't have to be birth name. Your phone number, email address, and the questions, referrals, skills and trainings, a space for them to upload their resume onto, and the skills they can describe, as well as training and certifications. Now you can add a field. So, we already have a phone number, but, again, put that there. And now, because we got that phone number, we can make this whatever we want, Referees. Again, this doesn't make sense fully within the form, but it's just showing you can add that form if you want to as well. You can make an admin field only, or not. Minimum value required, the maximum required as well. Like that field. And what else don't we have? So we have a table here. You can put a table in here, you can ask questions essentially, and this is quite useful. So question, whatever thing you think will help you, determine which candidate is right for this employment check. And, they fill out their information and they answer the questions a certain way, and then they'll be able to be assessed for whether they suit the job or not. And again, you have all these options here for you, and the groups they belong to, and the options in each group that's filling in what. So the settings for it, as well the category, reviews, active forms, timer, max responses. You edit the features of the form itself and what's available to be done on it. You don't need to save any of that, but you can see and we can edit it right there. You can duplicate the form, and you can look at summary, how many responses. We haven't had any responses, it's review purposes, but you've got 2 views as well, 29 fields, tells you what's, the numbers right there for you. And you've got your charts as well, the views over time, essentially, the retention rate. So, how many views did it escalate by in a certain amount of time. Got 1 view between now and, when it was created. And you got the feature right there. How you refer to us, reviews. You got all these options here. So if you put that question, how we refer to us, you can see what the users click on, and either newspaper ad, Twitter, employee, Facebook, Craigslist, and reviews as well. The reviews different people give you as well. Then you got responses naturally. You have the employment application form. When people do fill it out and they do respond, it will be all right here to see with their full names, dates, phone numbers, everything you asked for essentially will be arranged neatly right here. You can also export it to Google Sheets as well if you're quite fond of Google Sheets and you want to utilize that to, manage your application better. And you can integrate a litany of websites as well to help you out. Then you can share this if you want to, better link, iframe script widget, and you've got the link, the URL right here. You can copy and share it around if you need it to. And a presentation as well, so enable presentation mode. It's got it right here, show responses as well as charts. So again, a lot of stuff will be going on here, but yeah. So again, you get that link and it'll take anyone on the internet to that link and they can see the page live and you can view it yourself. So yeah, you got it right here. Look at that. Application form. Again, views over time. And even this form. Again, you can go through each feature, these are all the questions we saw that we asked. So right here, views over time, again, referred to by us, you can look at those statistics. Now this is something, again, that can be viewed by anyone across the internet. So it could be daunting, but that's what's there for you. You go back. Again, you got your customer data profiles if you want to go through that as well. And here you can see your total customers and analyze information on them. Your different campaigns as well. You can create a campaign for customers, and connections and tags you can sort through as well. So this is a little bit different. It's veering off the tool itself, but it's nice to have that for you. Then naturally, you just got all the litany of templates you can use. So we did an employment form. We can do a quiz, Attack on Titan quiz, correct answer logic, favorite search engine. So there's a litany of options for the types of forms you can create for people, even legal documents, as we can see here, and marketing tools as well. So again, it's endless the options you have here for the forms. And that's your Formaloo right there. You can see just through the folder in Formaloo, you have a litany of options available for you to use. Overall, I think Formaloo is deceptively simple to use. It does so much and allows you to connect so much through your folders and your forms, but it looks really simple and really easy on its main website, and I think that's a big benefit for it. So I could definitely recommend it. If you enjoyed and have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll provide that discounted link. Thank you for watching.